Every single time I start streaming, or when I'm about to go perform on stage, I think this might be a little loud. Yeah, let's get that down a little bit. Get some Skyrim ambience. That's better. My ears have been ringing like crazy. It's a very heavy travel weekend for me. I had a family member's wedding up in New York City, so I traveled for that. Oof. It's a good weekend. It was nice. It's nice to see people find love. It's always cute. Just gonna do one little thing at King of the Hill, and then we're gonna get to coding. Because there's a big thing on the to-do list today for LYOC, which is getting an admin panel working for updating the state. Because right now state is stored in RAM and it's stored as changes over time, which works really well. But the only issue with it is, I hope you're hearing me okay. The major issue with that is I can't just go into the database and edit the state anymore. And also I don't like doing that. So I'm going to make a modal for anyone who has admin privileges to edit the state, send in a change, and let's pop this up here. Well, bam. Yeah, that works. So I'm going to let people with admin privileges pop in and edit. Crazy how much. This is Skyrim, but it sounds like it's out of Band of Brothers. Oof. What the heck was that?
Our control point is being captured.
I'm exhausted. I've driven probably about 4 or 5 hours past 2 days. Didn't sleep in my own bed last night, which always makes sleep a little weird. Not complaining. I guess I am kvetching, but it was a very good time. I'm glad I went. Welcome back, Odie. I was just walking through what I went through this week. Oh, that's loud. Hang on, let me turn that down a little bit. I was, like my Discord post says, I was away. This is wedding season for me. I have 3 more weddings this season, so I'm going to be gone for a couple weekends coming up. No, not new haircut. I just tied it back. Well, bam. Funny. I saw my mom while I was at the wedding. She made 2 comments. One was that she liked my hair and she hated that I got fat. Ugh, it was rough. But we're living. The main thing I want to work on today for my board game is should grow it like my script. The hair. I'm seeing how long it goes, man. This is the longest my hair has ever been. And it basically touches my shoulders at this point. And I want to see how far it goes. God, I'm doing your mom. That's crazy. It's nice. I did get some family to help promise that they were going to help me playtest the game, which is awesome. And I shaved too, which I shouldn't have done because Makes me look fatter. I think this is the week I'm getting back into it all. Anywho, how you doing, Odie? Been a while. Hope you're well. I think you probably started school again by now, right? I don't want you staying up too late. Dang. What dark life. What dark is life? Felt him too. Yeah. Cross season has started. Nice. How you doing? You been able to keep up your times from last year? I know you're a spy. I knew it. I hate this map. Do one decent map. And then we're gonna get to coding. Because like I said, I want to create an admin panel so I can edit the state on the fly while I'm playing the game instead of having to go into the database, which sucks. Being able to see the whole state at present, kind of keeping time. Nice. You know, holding fast is also pretty good. 1506. Nice. What is that? Is that out? What distance is that for? Too much. Dang, dude. That's faster than I've ever ran. I've always had this stocky, slow build. Which is why I had to learn how to do martial arts, because I couldn't run away from my enemies. It's too fat, squat. Oof.
We have captured the control point.
Capture once. We're warming up. Haven't played all weekend. We'll get better at this.
Alert. The control point is being captured.
Oh, I see it. Oh. Tap. What'd you got? T-tap. Dumb. Dude, what are you doing? Over here. Oh! Yeah, turn your back on the enemy. Alright, okay, we're getting there. We're getting into this. It's gonna be a fun little match. Whoop. Tapped him. Tapped him. I know I say this a lot, but we're getting really close to my board game being in a playable state. It's really freaking close. Thanks to the recent video. Why is that? Thanks to the new state change thing. I have a new paradigm for how the state changes over time. So in real life, you have to change the group, so it's great. Okay. You can call me an unk, but I kind of only half understand what you're saying.
Alert. The control point is being contested. Mission ends in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2,
Oh, come on. Nice. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I feel like I got him.
we lost the control point.
Scene girl gaming with the GUR. That's crazy. I'll read that right after we finish this match. Now watch this drive. Get over here. Scary part was when I clicked it instead of what I thought was going to see base plate with racetrack. I saw Star Wars Mess and thought someone was messing with the game. Dude, when you think you got hacked and you just actually screwed up your computer yourself, it's a scary feeling. I get that.
4, 3, 2, 1.
That's right. Come on, let's get the second tap. Ah! Oh, I played with this guy before. Darth Jar Jar. Alright. Get rid of that. Okay. Like I said, main focus, admin panel. So I need to make the front end UI to send the new panel, and then the back end needs to make the diff, save it as a state change, and then update the state and send it to everybody. There we go. Oh god, it should have been a thing.
The control point is being captured.
Stop coming back. Taking a little time off. Just feeling like you've forgotten everything. Alright. I'm wondering if I should make that HTML dynamic or turn it to JSON and then convert it back. Which I think is going to be easier, but I worry that the conversion's going to break it somehow. I already had to move away from using JavaScript classes because they had their own wacky doodahs happening. Ugh. Ugh. I'm gonna send you screenshots. Alright, go for it, man. Serve the death of a comrade. I almost got it. You can get this. I'm so close. It's stuck by the fridge.
Secure the control point.
Alright, so I think
The control point is being
pop up JSON, convert it back to a game object, send it, or read it as JSON. Nah, I don't know yet. There's no wrong answer here. That's what makes it so frustrating.
The control point is being contested.
Yeet. Tap. Hey, got him.
Is a touching story. Once upon a time you died, and I lived happily ever after. The end.
That was fun.
Alert. The control point is being captured.
Is that? Trying to see if that's Britt and Nick. Okay. Knew it. Alright, dude. Show me what you get. Show me what you got when the mother. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here.
Mission ends in 30 seconds. Mission ends in
Ah, that hurts. That hurts more. That hurts the most. Tap. Nice.
secured the control point. The control point has been contested.
Scout City over here, my god. Alright. Okay. Alright. Alright, 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 alright. That's one. Don't get him. Oh, don't get me. Get him. Don't get me. Come on, 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 come on. Let's go, Scout City. Come on. Don't let him cap. Here we go. Nope. It's close though. All right, last thing, and then. Now we have more time to play the next match. Brilliant. Flurple. There we go. Hold still. Hold still. Come on. There we go. Sent him. Alright, we'll check out in a sec. Oh, that hurts. Get. Oh, that was bad. That was good. 18 seconds? What? That's like, let's say, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a ninth of the map time. What are you doing? What the H? I don't. Nope. You at? Where you go? Don't fear me. I'm not locked in here with you. You're locked in here with me. Ah. He's got the soda. He's got the sody pop. Knew it. Knew it. Knew someone was over here. Get over here. That's okay. Get over here. Where'd you go? Ah! Tapped in. Dead.
We have captured alert. Our control point has been captured.
That's sick. 28 more and you'll be as long as that dude with his hand in the cave. Okay. Gaze. Oh, he's not gonna be able to do that. Yeah, he's targeting me now, which is good. Psychological warfare. Come on, come on, come on. I gotta get him. I gotta get him. There we go. Don't let him build anything on the map. It's pinned. Stupid mini sentry.
Mission ends in 30 seconds.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Mission ends in 30 seconds.
Oh, you gonna get it? Nah. Too well put together. I tried so hard and got so far. And it did matter. Look at that. It mattered. Nice. Tap. Dead. Oh, I forgot I had the whatevers. Oh, two tap. Two tap. What we got going on over here? Get out of here. Come on, 10 seconds. Come on, we got this. I would be dead for all of it. That sucks. Come on, come on, come on. no. Let me in. Let me at him. Let me at him. That sucks. I saw Linkin Park live. Not Linkin... Shit, no. That's wrong. I saw My Chemical Romance live. And I just... For some reason, my brain bleeds those two things together. But I saw them live in Jersey. It was sick. Alright, let's see what we got going on here. Bip-bit-boo. Pop disc. Bow, bow. Bow, bow. Yeah, I can see why that's terrifying. Got a little message from our boy Odie here. Thought it was gonna be this. Turns out to be this horrific mess. I could see why this would give you a bit of a heart attack. That's funny. All right. I'm gonna go to chat.com and cheat a little bit. Alright, what I'm doing right now is I'm looking here. Pretty printing a... So it's parse and stringify. So what does JSON.stringify do? So Mozilla docs... So developer network. Space. Value replacer. Okay. What is the replacer? Okay, looks like I could just do this. So let's just, first things first, try to display the JSON, which is in my board 3D. It would be in the action column. I want a new column that displays a modal with a text area. Let's clear out all this junk. come back to it. I want my board. I want one of my modals. I want to make a new modal out of this. Let's get a simple modal. Hand modal's pretty good. Payment modal's pretty easy. Decision modals, not bad either. That one's pretty rough. Almost meant modal. Okay, great. This will do. So I'm going to copy this and I'm going to say this will be the admin modal. Content, and we're just going to have a text area. Text area, text area. What are we talking about? What's wrong with, oh, right. What's wrong with it? Right here, right here, right here. Too many divs. Beautiful. Admin modal. I'll say admin call admin row I want on render. What's this thing? I want my game state passed in. I think game state's already visible here. No, it's not. I need the entirety of the game state visible, which sucks. So game context, use game state. Game state should be part of this, which, like I said, unfortunate, but I'll just add that to here, which kind of defeats the purpose of having all these different values in here. These are all members of game state, but I need the entirety of the thing visible, or else it breaks. What did I do here? I absolutely copy pasted something. So here's another rewrite down the line. Game state. I only need to view it because on send, if I send the thing. So let's just get it visible today and see how far that gets us. I often have the habit of biting off more than I can chew. So player context. I want just game state, and I need to import use context. I need to import player context, and I need to import the use effect. Actually, no, I don't want that in there. And I want json.parse I already have the object available, so I don't need to actually review it. What I want is I'll have get state, then on click, Okay. I'll do JSON. Stringify. There we go. State. Alright. Allegedly, this is how you get it to look right. I want React set more contents on load to don't need this. Yeah, okay, I do need that to stop the propagation. I want to close here. And I want... Alright, this is telling me to use one of these guys. Value is equal to we'll do this. Const modal game state set modal state. This will be my use effect. My use effect is state. Save that as an empty string. On modal state, my value is this. My rep is that. Good, good, good. Probably I need a number of rows here. I'll just save that for later, just in case. Update state. I don't need this either. The mutable state, and then I want my use effect on start. So when I load into this modal, I'm going to set game state, set modal game state as mutable state. It shouldn't bulk about this. It's probably going to complain that this isn't viewable in here, but it should be. Great. So now I have my state, and I should be able to click and grab this, but this doesn't show up yet because it needs to... This is getting to the point where I might need to have some sort of show hide for these things. So I have my... I picked player map model. What was my role? I want admin. I guess this should be admin state modal. Cool. Set show admin state modal. Close. So my rules map modal. Copy you, get you. This state. All right, so show it in state modal. Show it in state modal. Bup, bup, bup. And I want you. I'll take both for now. Why not? Throw them into the context. I want show rules map model. Function view player map model. Okay. So I want admin model. This is the admin. State modal. That this no longer exists. And I go to the action column. I want show my functions. There we go. Set show admin state modal. Bring you into this. And then I create a new button. Should this be here? Should this be in the ticker? Ticker's better. Yeah, I think it should be in here. Oh, I can hide it easily. So this will be. No, I want to copy this whole thing. This, my functions up top. You come into, oh, they're up here. Okay. State model, is it player context? Is it view context? It's view context. All right. I should have a button that pops up that modal now. Let's find out. This is huge today. If I can just get this to show up. And then after it shows up, I can then edit it down the line. Boop. Okay. Let's break in here. Loaded. Now the front end's gonna break somehow. Doesn't matter. Boom. Apply patch custom. What? Game logic JS. Oh, whoops. I'm hitting an old function. So I have my new function. You are a broken thing that I need to fix. Yep. Allegedly. This should pop up. Nice. Nice. This is the entirety of my state now as a JSON object. Dude, I'm streaming right now, man. Can't do that. I gotta work on this thing. This is really cool. So I should be able to just bap. Alright, so it's editable. And now I need an update state, which converts it back to a game object and sends it to the backend. And that happens via this guy right here, json.parse. So I need my admin state modal, state, and this needs to on click do a thing. And that thing is function send admin state. And I'm going to send the whole state, and I'm going to let the back end jostle it about. So set admin state's going to const admin state is going to equal modal game state. But not just that, because that's currently held as JSON. I need json.parse modal game state, and that'll convert it into an object. And then I need to socket send it with a new socket function. Cool. So socket is happening where? Unexpected token. Yes, I need to send admin state. Bop, bop. I think that's how I call the function. Yeah, cool. Rows, let's go with admin row, and we'll call this 20. So I need a decent hunk of rows. And columns can be pretty big. Nice. I can set that to double that, so it's 40. Let's just call it 50. Bang, bang. Look at that. Now I got my whole state visible for my game right here. That's really, really cool. And when I click update state, I need to parse the game. So this is my game state as a JSON object, which is text, and then convert it back into a JavaScript object, which in reality it's just text itself, but cut up into, is this an integer, a number, float, string, char, boolean, and I need to send it. So socket sends happen. If I say my rules hand modal, and I hit send client action, I can send this right here, but I'm going to send this as something else. I'm going to say function send admin state. This will be my cur player and my game state. What I will do is I will hit socket.emit, and this will be a new function, which it will be admin update state, and I will send game state. Could wrap it in brackets. I don't think I need to. So now I need this, and I need to grab you from my meta folder at my consts, try my socket events, game actions. Great. Get status. Okay. And now I've added these both back in. And now I can go back to client action and this admin update state. Ba-bam. It's now a constant. I'm going to go to send admin state. Cur player. I think I need to send it like this. Cool. Send admin state. Go back to this. Bam. Pull that in. Oh, send admin state. It's local. It didn't work. Client action. Weird. I can just rename it to something else. Send admin state. Sure, button. And now send admin state can come from the proper place. And I want cur player, which, where do I get that on hand modal? Dot. Comes from player context. Bop, bop, bop. Sick. So this is half of the battle. Front end stuff's done. I now need to make a receiving socket on the other side. And we can do that by going to the socket route on the back end. Admin update state. Up. Should be come from the same place. Admin update state. That's right. And I want to make a new function. So we'll go to advanced summit resolution. We'll pick a light one. Start game's fine. call this on the front end. Keep going. Admin state modal. Admin update state. Let me see admin update state. Don't actually need that. Game ID, players, what do I need this for? I don't need that either. What I need is my player data and game manager. Ooh, actually, I can skip the validation altogether. What I want is, so validate turn, I get player data. This is what I want. So what I need to do is get my player from DB, confirm is admin. Which technically can happen on the back end. It's just admin update state, player data. It's fine. No AI check. Update client state. Game manager, okay. Get LYOC. Here's where it gets a little confusing. So all right. So that's fine. Don't need this. Up. Update state. Get my player data. Player ID. Player ID. Alright, my brain's getting a little frazzled. I'm gonna take a quick break. We're getting close, so as long as I follow those steps, we'll be alright. But I need to take a pee. We back and we back and we back and we back. Well, bam, we back, and we back, and we back, and we back, and we back. Don't need to start the game. Don't need a helper start the game. We do need to log a game event. So we want this helper. What I'm doing here is I'm passing a function that edits the state, and then that the state change is recorded along with a message of how the state changed. That's gonna happen up here, log game event, beep, boop. So I'm doing this thrice. Then we also have log. Let's take a state. What's happening? Place on the card. Log state game change. So you're gonna dive down and state change. Okay, so this is basically what I want. Game manager, but I want to do a wrapper on this, and the function is apply state change. State. So it's run the function, grab the old state. I could just copy this, and I might just do that for now, so I don't have all this garbage, and then work it in later. Okay. Player blank. Performed admin state change. Bop, bop. Yep, save the previous state. Run the function. But I don't actually need to do this. This will be state. Game state. Bop, bop. Admin state. That's unnecessary. Bop, bop. Old game state is this guy. Game state. This is actually unnecessary. I can just call this game state. State. No change occurred. Apply patch custom. All this debug stuff. State change history. That's what I want. Let's go back up here. I hope you can see why I didn't need to do this, but what we can do instead here is this. Up, up. Turn false. Patch state. Patch state. What's that doing? So pushing this change state to game manager. continue the basic action. Game, join, end turn. Sure. Let's just do buy a battery. Login, state change. Changing this. My patch custom. Now I'm confused how this is even working. Because I got this patch state here. It's not going anywhere. No. Is this? Parsing and returning the change. This shouldn't work. I don't know why my game's working. Game state is game manager.game state. That's what it should be. Why is patch? Yeah. Game states where? Oh, because I'm editing the game's. Oh, jeez. Okay, so that's fine. But here I do want to apply the patch. I don't really need to do this. I can just get the 2A diff. And I could set my admin state. I do like that I'm parsing it. Login state change. I don't need player data here. Let me see my game manager in the game. Where's my validate turn thing? Okay. We'll keep this validation portion in here. Alright, so I need to grab this first. Up, up. Cool. Player login, state change, game manager, player ID. Do you still need my player ID? Okay. This should just be a number. So I'm passing the game manager in, which then gets updated via this game state gets updated by a patch. I record and perform the admin state change. Log game admin state change. Keep these in the same order. All right, should do it. And then I have a true false of whether or not it changed. So I send my state back, which has been edited as JSON, gets converted from JSON back to a JavaScript object, gets sent with my player details along with the state itself as an object via the admin update state socketed route. That gets picked up by socket route on admin update state, which is the same thing in my client client action thing. Send admin state, admin update state, receives admin update state, goes through this process, same thing, checks if it is a valid turn or not. If not, return. If it is, grab the player's ID, the game manager, and the game state, which I have sent. Try to update the state. Grab the game state from the game manager, which is our game in RAM. Create a state change event, which is our factory function, which I learned about recently, which is just creating a class without creating a class. Grab our player's state, so I can record this guy right here. Actually, I can wait until after here. The less work you can do before a return, the better. Just less things that to go wrong if you don't need to go forward. And then get our two-way diff. See, this doesn't need to happen either. Like I said, the less you have to make better. Cool. Great. Get the state change event. Record that we changed it. Actually, it's kind of nice to wait until we do all this together. Beautiful. Cool. And then return true if there's a change, false if not. Now I broke something somewhere. Let's find out what. Still runs. Start the game. Previous state breaks. That didn't change anything. Grab it. Set admin state. Init table order. Alright, so news card 27. If I change the news card, it should record news card player change state. So these are my player arrays, seasonal news card. Let's say it's not on the blacklist, just so I don't cross-contaminate. News 29, so we'll just say 28. Now, this should take the JSON, convert it to a JavaScript object, send that JavaScript object to the backend, run a comparator on the server, creating a reverse, like an undo, redo for changing the object's state, send it back to us. After that, all that happens. I Whoop. I don't want to actually block anything. What I want to do is get out of here. Right? Stop it. Hang on, let me reload that. Let's bust out our console. Show the admin state. Go down to our news card. Go to 28. This news card on the table should change. And it did. If I change this back to 27, it should go back. Well, let's refresh the page and make sure that's stuck. Oh my god, that's huge. This is so huge for playtesting. You don't even know. I'm gonna delete everyone else's energy. We're just gonna see what happens. So, 21. This is their energy right here, BB. We're just gonna get rid of that. GG. Oh, I won hard, buddy. Check this out. I can now update my game state from the admin panel. This is so big. This is huge. I don't have to go into the database anymore to fix the game if something breaks. It updates the state, runs the comparator, records that I did a state change. This is super, super cool. Now what I can do is I can give myself 6 factories. Give myself 6 energy. That's so big. That's huge. That's huge. This is a big W for the game because this will really help me with the end game. Because right now the end game freezes on ending. So actually, I'm gonna do something real quick here. We're gonna just fly through the game here. Add something, go donate. I think I broke my donation cup. Okay. I definitely broke it. For some reason these aren't unloading. If I nav home, come back. There we go, they're gone. So in fall, donate energy. I just want to see if I can get to the end game with this. It's been the biggest thing. Alright, we're in winter. Donated a lot of energy. It's great. It saves. It's in memory. Donate more energy. Oh. Uh-oh. See, this is what I was afraid of. Something broke here. Failed contracts. What I'm gonna do is, oh, actually, I think the game's borked now. Uh-oh. Yeah, alright. I'm gonna delete everybody's seasonal cards. What I want to delete is their summit cards. And any active or failed contracts. Energy or active Contracts and awards, get rid of those. Where's summit cards? Great, and now let's see. This guy has one. Contracts and awards. Delete that. Update the state. No one has any summit cards. No one has any active contracts or awards. I'm going to do the final round of donations. Pay it. End it. Alright, now it's the final turn. I'm going to double check. Summit cards. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Active contracts and awards. Yeah, see, don't want that guy. Update. Let's double check. Great, gone. Cool. Now I should be able to donate and end the game. Alright, this is wrong. Oh, now we're in winter. Okay. Alright, so something broke for fall. That's fine. We're just gonna keep donating. Oh, interesting. Since the game crashed and never wrote to memory, nothing happened. We go back. Winter, month 3. We have 2 active contracts. Gonna delete these. Update those. I'm gonna do the same thing for summit cards. So I just want to make sure this is the thing that's breaking the game for finishing. No summit cards. Update the state. Cool, cool, cool. I'm gonna do the final donation. There we go. And because of that, we can get to the end screen, which is awesome. Alright, okay. We're getting really close to finishing the game out. This means I can, while playtesting on the fly, I can fix state as is, which is super cool. I can also crank up the database writes so they happen more quickly, so that in the event of a crash, we can regain our state a little bit faster. This is huge. This is really, really big. Now I need to filter that admin button for other players. I need to finish what's breaking the summit and the final round. But this is really cool. This is huge, huge, huge. Big, 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 big. Alright, I'm gonna finish out today. Playing a little more TF2. Yeah, Silk Song is very fun. I've gotten about 10 hours into it. I'm fighting the woods as we speak. Actually, write down my... Big, 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 big. Not too bad for like an hour and a half of coding. Is that a POV of the cart? Yeah, it was. I'm so hyped. This was huge. Big, 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 big. Nice. Cool, dude. I saw you. Fighting that. Oh, I guess it's full moon. The cosmetics are out. What was that? Honestly, I feel way better playtesting with people now that I have the admin panel up and running. Ugh. I'm excited. Halloween's almost back. TF2 Halloween. Shall not have it. Thought I had him. Didn't have the backpack. Friggin' crits again. Put my body on the line for that one. I'm surprised the JSON to object conversion works so well. I was pretty worried about it. But now I know it's a viable strategy for messing around with my state, which is really cool. Thought so. Oh well. I'm gonna go, after this, watch another episode of the latest episode of My Dress Up Darling, which I'm very hyped about. Oh my god! I kind of feel like being annoying and just being another engineer. Yeah. So I got my guy. Alright. Very productive stream. Really happy about how this all came out. We're really getting into the end game of how playing and the very basics of this game before it gets pretty. I think it's a lot prettier than it has been in the past. Let's put this up real quick. Getting the textures right. Getting it all live and running. Being able to see the state whenever I want to is huge. Being able to edit the state's amazing too. Seeing all the cards. This has really made a lot of progress. For a prototype for a guy like who's not an art guy, this is pretty freaking cool. Alright, I think I'm gonna call it. Thanks for stopping by, Odie. Anyone else who swung by, thank you as well. This was fun. We'll do it again soon. Next weekend, I have a lot more time, so because I'm not traveling for a wedding, which is something I can't really say for the other weekends coming up, but say a beep. Alright, have a good night. Bye.